back on another video now that I'm not sick. But before anything starts, I gotta turn that off because this is just gonna kill the audio. I really don't want to turn it off. So like I said, we're doing the posting every day thing, getting content out there, and then 5 days goes by and I haven't posted anything. You can probably hear it in my voice. I don't know if it's from grinding all the gunk off of these stupid springs and getting all these ready, the sway bar and all that stuff, I'll show you in a minute, or if it's just been the fact that I've been messing around out here in the rain, and it had been so long with my body not seeing rain, the switch from sun, I don't know. I have been sicker than a dog. I've been coughing my head off. Feels like I have 10 pounds of gunk in my chest. But like I was saying, I've been doing a bunch of powder coating work off camera. Got just a bunch of this miscellaneous stuff done. There's a bunch of parts under all this. Just trying to keep some of that clean, but getting all that done. Then we have a bunch of springs ready. There's some springs downstairs ready. Once we get all the springs done, it's just the 2 diffs. And like I said, it's helping out the channel. Why not? Why not? But has nothing to do with today's video. Today's video is about blue for once. So like we said, I don't know what happened. I'm assuming my glow plug relay, my glow plug module, whatever, took a crap and it was staying constantly powered on. So I just pulled the power wire from it and now it doesn't do anything. But the batteries haven't died, which is really all I care about. Today's a little something different though. Actually, I'm gonna need my keys because I'm gonna try and demonstrate this. So 1 second, let's go get the keys. Keys. Why did I need keys? You'll see. See that down there flashing? Yeah, that's fixed now. Like I said in the last video, I don't necessarily know what quite went wrong there. Literally brand new 1157 socket. And just decided to die on me. So yeah, I dug out the spray painted original one from the truck. Quick rewire using the painless manual because I was lazy. I didn't want to bust out the multimeter and see which wire had power. So yeah, now we have that fixed. Yes, I need to get a grill at some point. This annoys me. Someone gave me an idea of putting like a rock light there and then like a rock light there, which wasn't actually a terrible idea, but I don't know. I thought about just taking this part out on both sides, keeping the center, putting like a light in there. I don't know. I've thought about making a custom grill is what I'm saying, but I don't know. I really like how the OG front end looks. If I was to pop these out, quick clean up, scuff up, throw some paint on them, get a new grill. I don't know about you guys, but that's not what today's video is about. I needed the keys, which I set down like an idiot, for 1, to fix that light. My doors were locked, but 2, we are, like I said, just little stuff every day. So let's see. Can we do something today? I don't know if I'm actually even going to be able to get this to happen on camera. With my luck, it's not gonna. Turn the heater off. But I have an ignition switch problem. Let's see if it wants to do it. See how nothing happens? Okay, but now watch. If I lightly turn the key. See? So I don't need to let the truck run, but I started it, so I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes. While it's running for a few minutes, we'll talk about something. Okay, like I said, I didn't need to let it run super long there. You're not gonna see anything down here because this is gonna blind me. Can you guys see? I can't see. Somebody help. Where is this wire? This wire. All right, pull this one. And that turns off my dome lights and all that stuff. It's just the ground wire for the door switch. So now that we're gonna be in here, of course, you can't see. Yeah. It's been sunny all day and it decides to start raining. So, fantastic. Clean up this little bit of a mess I made and I'll tell you how we're gonna fix this stupid ignition switch. And like any other part, we're gonna replace it with new parts. So it's a Chinese ignition switch. It's fantastic. Hoping that this guy fixes the problem. So we're gonna have to pull off a couple interior panels, drop the column down slightly to access this thing, but there's this little rod that goes in the top. So when you turn your key, it pulls that rod. I'm assuming what happened, or what has happened, is original module, maybe, kinda, and there's a dead spot in it. I don't know. I really hope that's the problem, because if I go through a haul this, change it out, and it's not the problem, I'm gonna be pissed off. But I've been driving it almost every day, every other day, something like that. But every time I go to get in the ignition, get in the truck and turn the ignition a certain, just gotta bump it to get that spot, and I hate that. So let's fix that. Like I said, little things, hour a day keeps the crazy away. Yeah, something like that.
A few moments later.
Can you guys see in there for me? I think that's it. In there? Yeah, kind of? I don't know. And yeah, of course, it went from a little bit of rain. You can't even, it's starting to pour on me. Pretty good. But yeah, I just wanted to get better and not more sick, but fantastic. Part of me is thinking maybe I should unplug the battery. But I don't think I'm gonna. So far, 2 15mm nuts, the screws to pull off the little panels, and now the column you see after it dropped and smacked me in my head. Yeah, it's out. It's hard to see in there, especially for you guys, because the camera has this giant microphone I keep running into stuff. It's just ridiculous. Getting this Rode mic was probably not the greatest idea. Like I said, I'm gonna do the wireless lapel mic soon, but yeah, if you look in there, that little blue guy is our ignition box. Module, whatever you want to call it. So the wiring is actually, I don't know. What am I doing with my hands?
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
It'd be good just to hold them down by your side. Yeah.
There's 2 plugs, right? And the plugs, the first one goes down and then it gets sandwiched by the other one. So you can't pull them out just easily. You have to pull the far right one, then the left one, etc. I don't know if the light's gonna show anything, but there's 2 little bolts on the back of it down there. It's just not even gonna focus, but yeah, 2 little bolts on the back side, the wiring on that side, and then there's the rod for the actual key. So, gotta be careful getting all this out. I'm just gonna get this out off camera real quick. We'll get the new one ready, but I won't install it yet. Check it all out, see how everything fits down there, but yeah, it's so far not the worst thing in the world. But hopefully it fixes the stupid key problem, because I'm over it. I'm over it. So I was doing the whole lay my feet over that way, and it didn't work. I ended up having to get out, just staying in the rain. Fantastic. We got new one, old one. I see no difference. The rod position is the same in park. Everything, bolt patterns, all that looks the same. The only difference I'm seeing here is you can see there's been in this pin, this pin, this pin, and this pin. This one's actually bent up a little bit. There's been some heat, you could tell. It's gotten a little bit, it's yellowed the blue ever so slightly, and of course as I start this clip, it starts raining harder and harder. Fantastic. Thanks, Pacific Northwest. Just love Washington. But instead of a giant ramble clip as usual, put the new one in. Before we put the new one in, find the flashlight. And like I was saying, I don't know if you guys can even see down there. There's the wires, there's the rod. So you have to put down the black one first, then you have to put down the white one. Or wait, no, vice versa. You put down the white one, then you put down the black one. There's a nub, and like I was saying, it sandwiches it, just so that way they can't come out. I don't know actually what the idea is there, just to pin it in better. But yeah, see that little rod poking up? That's what we got to reattach this guy to in there, and that's what, when you turn your key, it moves that rod actually, and that's how it starts the vehicle, truck, whatever it is, GM old school. But yeah, old guy. I have no idea if you guys are going to see this, hear this, anything. Hopefully this clip works, because my hand is stuck up in the column, and I think I just fogged up the screen. That's great. That's great. Let's try and wipe the screen off on my elbow. And then you guys... No, other way. Tighten this to me. Can you guys see my hand in that hole? Because that's how I'm working. This is just fantastic. It's just fantastic. It's like watching TV, but it's my hand. Yeah, just it's McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Ow. Boo. I'm so soaked. I'm enjoying this so much. I guess we're gonna test and see if it works before I put the brake pedal and switch and all that, because I have, You guys are gonna love this. I had to pull the brake light switch out. I had to undo a bunch of shit to get this out of the way. And now that it's all installed, I need to make sure the slider part of the ignition is gonna work. So we're in park, right? Park. You know what? Before we do that, I'm just gonna toss one of the nuts up to hold the column, just so I'm not dealing with this. There we go. Okay. Now let's see, hopefully this thing actually works. Okay, glow plug cycled. Oh, barely touched the key now. Just breathe on it and it actually works. Oh, sick, I needed that. All right, little stuff like that is actually big motivation to keep doing more little stuff. And like I said, we have a bunch of things to talk about for the truck, but you probably can't hear me because how loud this is. So I'm gonna get this bottom part thrown back together and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, tools away. I'm trying to get better at doing that. I'm really, really bad about putting my tools away when I'm done. I'll end up leaving the pile of what I was just using, like on the creeper, on the top of the toolbox, stool, something like that. But yeah, everything's back together on this thing. I threw the marker light back in. Like I said, the ignition's working great. A couple little odds and ends I still want to deal with. As everybody's probably seen in the background, we have the leaf springs for the lift. We have blocks and U-bolts and all that stuff already powder coated and ready to go. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna use the blocks now, to be honest. I don't know. There's a couple things I want to deal with and change. No matter what, the 6-inch springs are going on there for sure. Will give us a little bit, you know, a little bit of lift in the back, and then we'll match that to the front. But before any of that happens, I have a bunch of little stuff I want to do, like changing the cab lights. I don't know. The cab lights aren't necessarily something I kind of want to do an all clear light thing. Right now we have amber markers, amber turns, amber cab corners. I'm thinking, or cab corners, cab lights. I'm thinking clear cab lights, which will let me redo and seal those up better, because I am getting a slight bit of water in the interior. Clear, be all clear, all blue and white. I don't know. It's getting dark. It's 4. Is it 4? It's 3:44, and the sun is already going down. It's fantastic, fantastic winter. Yeah, it's nothing much today. Ignition switch is fixed. I'm going to start measuring for some other little odds and ends for a different video, but we're not talking about that now. But like I was saying, just sandblasting some stuff, messing around with this thing. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some pictures and some clips from the other night of when I was starting to do a video, and then this guy decided to give me some troubles. With one of those, if it's not one thing after another, that's how we start the videos. Every day. Now we saw all that stuff. Yeah, not much going on today. Like I said, I was cleaning this stuff. A buddy had all these freaking 70s hot rod magazines. It's a literal tote full. And so, yeah, he was going to throw them away. And I was like, you can't throw away 70s popular hot rodding and hot rod and etc. I got to take those. So, cleaning all those up, getting ready to put them up in the loft, make that the hangout place, like I said. But we're just rambling at this point. I need to figure out a way to work out here and stay dry. Warm, no issue. I mean, this thing's kicking butt lately, except for the fact that it says it's half full, and it's not. I mean, obviously that's where you fill it up, but it's completely empty. And this stupid float guy, I'm assuming, is for a larger capacity one, because, I mean, okay, so this would be empty, right? That's how tall empty is. Look where empty would have to be mounted for it to work. So yeah, I ran out of kerosene because my dumb ass was trusting this thing and not looking, and lo and behold, watch, when I twist this back in, that's what empty is half. So I guess I could just go full to half, or I could modify that center. I don't know. It just sucks because now I'm cold and shaking and wet, and just a fantastic, fantastic Sunday. that, I'm actually going to let you guys go. Short, sweet, to the point video today. If you like what you saw, go ahead and do me a favor. Throw me a like down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscription button. Turn on the notification bell so you get it, notifications when more videos are going to come out. Because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. I'm saying, like, I got a whole bunch of stuff I got to deal with over there, steering-wise. And next weekend is a truck show, so we'll have more stuff going on then. But like I said, I'm out of here. Enjoy your guys' week. Average Joe builds. I'll see you later.